Back after a 6-game absence, averaging 19 points per game this season. Sets up Jackson for three.
And a perfectly executed U-turn out of the break.
First offensive possession for the Magic. Outside look, Wagner driving to the rim. Short hook with the left is pure.
And already starting off looking to attack. Last game, you could see the rust. You know, a lot for Franz Wagner coming back, playing at home, coming off the injury.
How about Morant? Here's Bankero. Couple of fakes outside Wagner. The pump and drive back to Bankero for the flush.
I think he said, anything you can do, I can try to do better, Anthony Black, off of that nice dunker spot. Might have gotten 2 Grizzlies on that one.
You need 2 more.
Yeah, you need 2. 2 plus 2.
Morant kept the pivot, pass inside. Aldama to count.
Bane getting to the hoop better this season than any time in his career.
Nice feed, Morant to Coward. Rebound snagged by Bane, outside to Black. Black penetrating, nice feed. Here's Anthony Black. Pull up from the elbow is good.
Most improved player right there. Right there, Anthony Black, I'm calling it right now, just in terms of his ease to get to his spots, his patience, and his growth this season.
Wells, quick trigger, in and out, tipped up and in by Landale.
They've done so much to put it onto the map. And it's so good to see full circle that not only is CP picking up the London accent, but Europe's really showed out over these last few days.
And we have our guy JD here because inspired by that game. Here's Cam Spencer off the bench making it rain.
And again, Memphis, in the last 2 games, they are 15 for 26 from 3 in the last 2 games in the first quarter. So after 10 losses, leading by 10 or more points. So this is a Grizzlies team that is capable. They just have to close it out.
Spencer, electric slide, will give it up. Conchar from deep, long, another offensive board. Spencer flicks the wrist, and it's good.
On the offensive end, on the intensity and setting screens in the offense, but also defensively.
Williams got to the rack. 35 seconds to go in the first. Oh, nice pass. And finish from GG. Aldama goes 1 for 2. Quickly ahead. Bane turns the corner, flips it up and in at the horn. But this first, sizing up Tyus Jones. Morant from downtown. As the Magic continue to struggle from long range. 0 for 9 from 3. Coward, the rookie, penetrating through contact. Count it and put him on the line. Morant running for the Grizzlies. Tossing it up. Broken up by Bane. In the hands of Jackson for the last.
Ja Morant's
To get back out there.
Yes, Ja Morant's impact on this team is huge.
Here's Morant. Line up a long range three. Money. That one was from Manchester. Toss it up. Landale getting up.
Occasionally.
Orlando's turned it over on 3 of the last 5 possessions. That's beautifully done. Black to Bataze for 2.
Finding the seams behind the zone.
The lead is 27. The lead is 25. Bataze off. Bankero can't hit. Bane, the offensive board. Richardson wants 3 and delivers.
And again, you see the ball go in with the floater.
The Magic have scored on 5 of their last 6 possessions. Bane outside to Carter for 3.
And those 3s are important for the Magic.
Black outside Carter. 3 more. Bottoms. Black got the worst of that. Coward now with the handle. Near steal by Bankero. Morant at the free throw line. Over to Wells. Quick trigger. Got it to drop. Bankero in the paint. Put it up and in. Black curling to the rim. Blocked by Landale. Bane got it and put it through. Here's Aldama off the feed. And Aldama turns the ankle. Coward. Over to Aldama. Outside, Jaren Jackson Jr. for 3.
Playing out of the pocket right there.
Coward pushing the tempo, going at Wagner, finish with the left. Wagner will bring it up. And Franz playing in this one, no Mo Wagner. As he gets some lefty injury maintenance. As Wagner goes right to the rack for 2. He has 8 points. Jackson and Bencaro. Jackson short around the corner screen. Skip pass out to Bencaro. Extra to Wagner. Wagner got some space. Fires and hits. At 13 of his 18 in the fourth quarter. As Carter getting handsy with Jackson. That was continuing
to get that steal.
Here's Bain, sets up Black. Black in the lane, got it to go.
Just that. Anthony Black is taking steps forward.
Aldama with the miss. Coward the offensive board. To Aldama, floats it up and through.
And if you could take a picture of a play.
Morant has been brilliant. 20 points, 11 assists. He had a double-double at halftime. He's a plus 20. Free throw line, jumper is good.
Right there. Sometimes you think against the zone, you take the ball out of your playmaker's hands. The Orlando Magic are going zone to take the ball out of Ja Morant's hands. They find him right back to that quick mini.
Bencaro spinning, can't finish, put it up and through. Different, surprise, surprise with Ja Morant out there.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ja has been terrific. Just to, you know, he doesn't know when he's going to be in the rotation, when he's not. But he comes in and he doesn't try to overdo it.
To your NBA game.
Well, I really don't think I would have been an NBA player if it wasn't for my background in soccer. I mean, you know, it wasn't the most explosive, but just movement.
Hey, you didn't have any joy in that photo.
That's right. I picked my spots, Grady.
This is Richardson getting the floater to go, and it's 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter.
So it becomes a bit of a grind for them. I'd like to see Anthony Black get a little bit more primary ball handling responsibility, coming out of the corner on the weak side, getting downhill.
50 seconds to go here in this third quarter. This is Jackson, will push, shot is good. And the Magic have made a custom of coming back from large deficits, but they're going to have a big hole as we get ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 38 seconds left here. This is De Silva, his runner is good. Coward going to the reverse.
And that right there is just the physicality that Coward plays with. Passes up a contested 3 to get into the paint.
Call him mature beyond his years. This is Wagner. Fires from the Grizzlies with numbers. Fake pass, missing on the leg. Jackson there to clean it up. Oh, a turnover off the inbound. Morant behind the back to Jackson. Jackson, no. Tapped up by Landell. On the Magic. Bencaro to Black for 3.
And the lid is
approaching the midway mark of this fourth quarter. De Silva, mid-range, no good. And that ball will ricochet into the backcourt. Bain to Carter in the corner for 3. Concha to Williams, penetrating. Left it for KCP. Pull up, James Pure. Well, Orlando, of course, with 2 20-point scores, with both Bencaro and Wagner sitting on 14 points in this one. Here's Bencaro, and the lane got the leg. 16 now for Bencaro. They are 13th in the NBA in defensive rating. Morant outside. Wells, 3-ball, corner pocket.
setting the table. That's what we call that.
Got off to a fast start on Thursday, relinquished that lead, got off to a fast start tonight, and closing the door on the Magic.
My goodness, yeah, ensemble. And this is what the people got. They put on an absolute show.
You were saying, we were talking about this during the timeout, you mentioned, I'm sure he was itching to get out there after played well in his minutes on Thursday in Berlin. Well, right on cue. There's no offender. Dribble out the clock. Isaac will fire from deep, well off the mark, but Taze the board.